Inferno now. It's the last match of FACEIT Europe here tonight on FACEIT TV. I'm DDK, and this is a guy called Threat.
And that's me. So, EnVyUs losing 3 games in a row in the FACEIT League. And will they lose the fourth map here versus Fnatic? And they might actually lose that map because they're playing Fnatic on Inferno. And Fnatic has been on fire recently, so it's going to be very tough for them. And we're going into the knife round here.
Wait, what's going on in this knife round? What is actually happening in this knife round? Why is everyone going to the fountain? This is really weird. This is really weird.
You know there's fish in the fountain.
Yeah.
And if you throw a mollo in the fountain, they die.
Really?
No.
To say that would be
really?
kind of, that'd be like, that'd be so weird. What? Why would you troll like that?
I don't know.
If you throw a grenade in there, they'll die. At least in Source that would happen.
They died. How did it look like?
Well, they just all float to the top. They all like stop swimming and just
Maybe
float
they
to the
die
top.
then if you throw a molotov.
I don't know about the monster.
Maybe the troll was real. And yeah, we're gonna go live here in the pistol round. We see a smoke HE here on NBK. No diffuse kit yet again on EnVyUs.
Alright, well it's going to be since looking for any mid challenges, but there'll be no one there to begin with, as Fnatic just crawl up banana so far. And at the moment, EnVyUs don't have much in the way of understanding what's going on the map. SmithZz still not able to spot anything. Default setup here coming in from Fnatic and from EnVyUs. Now, they have a man in boiler do Fnatic as well, so this might actually cue them to go in. If olofmeister can actually get a kill here as well, that will already sell, well, at least delay a rotation, but that is pretty beautiful there. SmithZz going to connect a shot straight to the dome of olofmeister, and now EnVyUs need to defend this B bomb site, and they have all the nades ready and primed. This should be terrible for Fnatic. Alright, got the nades going in. There's a smoke on the front of the site. Flashes going in as well. And they don't want to go in through this. There is a lot of counter grenades coming in from the CTs, but now they're going to make their way in. pronax finds somehow a bullet onto the head of Happy, but NBK takes down 2 frags. And it should be, no, actually not a third one. The KRIMZ will take down NBK in the end. So actually now a doable round here, but JW has a deagle on the pistol round. This is not a very helpful pistol out of some of the choices that you can have. And so far he's not able to get even a single connection with it. Folks will go in and take down KRIMZ. Now it's down to the deagling JW at the back of the site. And I don't actually think that he connected a single bullet for the deagle there.
It's a very weird buy to go for the deagle on T-pistol.
I think it sucks.
Yeah, it's not good.
I do it if I'm playing matchmaking because it's just funny.
And I think Fnatic needs to switch up their pistol rounds because they always go for the raid boss on olofmeister where they drop a tech 9 to him and he buys a Kevlar. And then olofmeister will do his thing.
Did you say raid boss?
Yeah, raid boss.
I've never had that. That's awesome. I've never had that before.
Yeah, I think it's Anders that started with that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but the thing is, olofmeister goes on one side of the map and tries to fake, kill as many as he can, and then the rest of the team just push on the other side. And you can clearly see that EnVyUs was knew about that pistol round because as soon as they saw olofmeister, they just threw the smoke and molotov on the B side. So Fnatic using the same pistol round over and over again on all maps.
SmithZz one-shotted the raid boss.
Yep.
It's a nice crit. Okay, so we're going to have the full nades here from the Force by Fnatic on the T side, and what kind of execute will we see from them? I mean, do you think there's something that they have specific here? I mean, they have 2 molotovs that would be suggestive of a B execute, considering that they're all on banana right now, and olofmeister has mid for free again, so this is actually potentially very nice for Fnatic.
Yeah, and olofmeister all by himself manages to push EnVyUs to very awkward positions here on A. So it's going to be a B execute. They're actually doing the pistol round on the Force buy.
Yes, looks really nice. He's got nades to work with now as well. He's actually going to get a tag onto SmithZz, taking him down to 16 HP. He's going to move in behind the smoke as well. SmithZz actually spotting it, but olofmeister with this shot. And that's going to be Fnatic with a very nice opportunity to take the round now, as they're going to go back towards A potentially, and there was shox who'd pushed up. So this is a crippling round for EnVyUs to lose, and it does not look like anything's going to go their way today.
And olofmeister is just so good at the moment. He's playing that lurker role on A just perfectly. But kioShiMa actually getting 2 frags here, and the bomb is towards short. And 5 seconds left.
Oh, it has to get the kill now. Oh my god! And the thing there is that if that was like the last bullet or two of the CZ. If that CZ spray doesn't kill him, that's GG.
Yeah, that was extremely close. And yeah, once again, I need to give some praise to olofmeister.
Stop it! Oh, it's weird now. It's getting really weird now. olofmeister's the best.
Well, he is. Like, just moving towards the side there of the smoke, knowing that SmithZz was gonna go for the peak. Just getting the first kill, and after that the round is over because the actual push is going towards that B side. So excellent play there from Fnatic and Olof.
Yeah, absolutely. And now it's going to be the Deagle buy from EnVyUs. They've been doing this quite often lately. And it's really tough, isn't it? The start that they're getting is really horrendous, getting reset like that. It's such a good economic position for Fnatic. It's the worst possible economic position to be in as the CTs on a map that is where you really need early CT economy to have a good CT half. Now we're gonna have SmithZz taking down pronax towards middle, so things will start off well here for EnVyUs in the opening moments of this round. But olofmeister is crawling through the apartments. He's gonna spot the player on Graveyard. There it is, finds the wall bang there. I think the pop-up of kioShiMa did just give away his position, and that's going to be an easy one for olofmeister. There's the peek coming in from SmithZz. He kills olofmeister. Wow, that's very well done from SmithZz. He does go down to 10 HP though, but another kill from shox. They're finding all the headshot angles, and you got to wonder with Fnatic right now, they're just getting kind of killed one by one, not using the grenades to get into the bomb site very effectively, and it's going to be now Fnatic's flusha pulling out the CZ. The huge draw timing actually not going to punish him, but he does go down to 4 HP instead. And NBK with the Deagle could save this one for his team. Well, KRIMZ will get the run and gun.
I don't think flusha realized he had, as he said in that moment. I think he just thought he had a Glock. So
that's a position where you should die 100% of the time. So I need to switch to the CZ in the middle of this gunfight now, guys.
Running towards you and cannot shoot.
But Fnatic will win that one, and again, it didn't feel like a very efficient anti-eco from them, or anti-force buy, sorry.
No, they just played kind of spread out. They should have known that enemies were playing for force buy. Pretty much a full eco here from EnVyUs. Shouldn't be any problem at all for Fnatic, just getting 3 kills here right away. And kioShiMa all alone, and it looks like Fnatic will be able to build some bank here on the T side. And the next round will be the first real weapon round of this half here.
Yay! Weapon round! Woohoo! Okay, so we're gonna get into the weapon round, and it's gonna be EnVyUs with a bunch of grenades. You can see they can buy up some incendiaries as well, which is really nice on this map. SmithZz goes for the AWP, and this is indeed them returning to their roots. You know, having SmithZz AWPing again.
And the key here for EnVyUs is that they could afford 5 smokes. So wouldn't be surprised if you see a lot of smokes towards B and banana.
Okay, well, where is SmithZz going to be? Is he just going to play the arch to begin with? Yeah, so it's always really nice to play your default at the start and just feel out the opponent, try to make it as few mistakes as possible by not playing aggressively and not doing anything weird, playing the most standard game you can, and then see if the opponents will make some mistakes or how they are playing. So that's kind of the approach EnVyUs have here, and with their 2-3 setup, or 2-1-2. Now, Fnatic are taking map control slowly but surely. Will they get mid for free? That's kind of the question I'm having here, and it looks like that is going to be the case. Mid is actually for grabs, and they didn't really have to do much to take it, just waiting the right amount of time, slowly making the peaks. kioShiMa will make the frag on olofmeister though towards the apartments, and that's going to hurt Fnatic slightly. But can they recover? Are they going to take the bomb back to B?
Looks like the bomb is going to stay here in apartment, so just going to put some pressure on to B, force the rotation, and just try to get an entry frag there through boiler, I think.
Okay, so looking to try to sell something here are Fnatic. Now will EnVyUs close the door on the unwanted salesman trying to sell the fake. We will not buy any fakes from you, sir. As JW goes in for the entries, but the counter grenade is looking quite good. In fact, there is actually a rotation right now. 2 players rotating. Okay, just one actually through CT, and kioShiMa goes for the play into mid to see what's actually happening. He's going to spot the 2 players and the bomb. So now EnVyUs know what's going on. shox is there by the pit, takes down the bomber, and that's it. That has got to be it right now in this round. There's no time left, and Fnatic have to save. And they left themselves with very little time here. Do you think they were expecting an aggression from EnVyUs, or why did they do that?
I don't know really. Maybe there was just miscommunication or something, because it felt like the guys in banana didn't put the pressure on early enough for them to getting any value out of it. And yeah, Fnatic losing that round did save 3 weapons though, so will of course be able to buy this round.
Okay, so we'll have to see now whether or not Fnatic can keep the pressure on. I mean, they could cripple the economy of EnVyUs by just winning this one, so that should be the goal, of course, for them. Of course, winning rounds is always going to be a pretty good goal in this game. I'm super smart. So we'll have to see whether or not they can make it happen here. Fnatic actually have to deal with a 3-man setup towards quad. So that's actually pretty nice there. It's very, very good at shutting down those fast A plays where the player on Arch gets isolated by a smoke. But they are going to rotate that player now due to the timings of the map. So it's around a minute timing, so nothing happened. There was no fast rush towards that area, so they wanted to rotate him back towards Arch. And Fnatic playing a really slow pace, actually. Their pace is very slow right now.
And olofmeister just peeking straight up mid there. I don't think it's suspected an AWP towards short. Usually they'll place towards Arch.
And that's a really strong mix-up to have with the AWP as well. You can always get free frags there by doing stuff like that. And we're going to have them trying to, Fnatic trying to entry into B at the moment, but it's not actually really going to plan so far. So I'll have to see whether or not KRIMZ can get something done out of Boiler. He's going to go for the spray down, finds kioShiMa with that as well. So good stuff there. Oh wow, Happy somehow finding excellent damage there and a kill. And it's NBK to follow up with more. So it looks like EnVyUs will hold on very well this round and receive no economic damage really. Just one player going down in the cost of the grenades. So generally speaking, that was an excellent round there from EnVyUs, and their economy is starting to build. But what will Fnatic do about it? They could actually force up here if they wanted to. I mean, they could do like AKs and Tech 9s with nades. Could actually be possible if they have a round like that.
It looks like they're just going for the semi-eco. So they are going to try to put some pressure on the economy here from EnVyUs. It's very tough to do that though as T on Inferno because...
Shut up, Björn. I'm going to 1D NBK. Actually, Happy going to go in for the... that's very smart, actually. Take the weapon away immediately, and that will prevent Fnatic from picking up an AK straight up. And, they're moving towards balcony now. Sorry, Boiler now. But kioShiMa will take down one player. So that's really nice. But he's going to go for the fast peek. And there's 4 players facing him. There's no flash or anything there to help kioShiMa out. And that's going to be a really hard situation now. EnVyUs on 3 players, all rotating from the B side of the map. Oh, and flusha gets another Deagle kill. And they're all going to face it once. Great trade game coming in from Fnatic. It's just Happy who's left over. He's going to try to get something done here. Does catch JW as they run towards B. But will he catch anybody else? Looks like the answer will be no. And pronax kind of fluffing the pickup of the M4 there. That could actually be kind of painful. But Happy, is he actually going to go and save, or is just checking for? He just went back for a moment there. I'm not sure why.
I think he thought that one guy stayed inside the spawn and was going to flank him.
Okay, well, it's going to be Happy moving in from pool now, just running in. He has to be fast because he's got no kit right now, so he needs a full 10 seconds to get the defuse in, and they're going to double peek him. That was such an awesome trade, like series of trade fundamentals by Fnatic.
And just awesome entry there from flusha and Banana. And as you said, just going for the refrags all the time there as well. Just awesome play from Fnatic. And I want to question one thing though from EnVyUs. The NBK peak there in Banana. A lot of people think it's, oh, I can just stand in the smallest angle and I'm going to be super safe, even though I'm playing versus Tech 9 and Deagles. And I've seen that so many times that players on this level can make that shots in that super small angle. So it's always safer to just play the site there on B, especially when you know they're going to go for a force buy or they cannot afford a full buy.
Yeah, and EnVyUs already losing a player now as well, so their economy is starting to get taxed massively. kioShiMa looking for something right now, but olofmeister with the peek, with the grenade, and pronax coming in as well. It's going to be a crippling push from Fnatic, and there's not a lot that EnVyUs can really do here but save, and over by the B-bomb site and CT spawn. And if we quickly check the money, we will see that they are screwed right now. They're going to be on $1,400 on top of that, so some of them will be as low as $1,500. In fact, a couple of them will have $1,500, which means that they will need to double save.
Yeah, this is a terrible position for EnVyUs. They do, however, have 2 weapons, so they will try to save them here. And it looks like Fnatic is going for the hunt here through Banana. And if they manage to save these weapons, I wouldn't be surprised if EnVyUs just goes for the full force buy the next round.
So what do you think is really going wrong here for EnVyUs?
I don't know, it just feels like Fnatic is doing different things all the time, and just EnVyUs is just losing the initial battles into the round. The previous round it was in Banana where it was flusha getting the entry kill with the Deagle. This round it was up in apartments. I mean, if you trade 0 kills for 2 kills. You're not gonna win the round.
Yeah. That's not very. I don't even know if you can use the word trade there.
Yeah.
So if you give 2 frags. Anyway, 3-5 is the scoreline. EnVyUs with the 2 weapons that they saved and just a couple pistols brought behind that. Go for an aggression down middle is NBK by the bench. He picks up the first one, JW. Trade comes in from second mid though. Not enough support unfortunately. And they don't really have the resources to do that either. So quick push from Fnatic will decisively win the round here for them. And just going to be happy he's left alive against 4 players from Fnatic who all have rifles and grenades still. So Fnatic going to go up to 6, and again if we check the money real quick and do the math, so they have lost 2 rounds in a row already, so it's going to be the 3rd loss, between 2,400 and again, so yeah, 2,400 plus what we have there. So their money's still going to suck actually. Still going to have like 4k on most of these players. Most of these players will have $4,000. That's not even enough, because they would have to buy FAMASs to have nades. Like all nades. Yeah. So that I mean, they still need, in reality, they should kind of want another eco. And how is Fnatic's money? Are they super good on money? They're not actually super great on money. Well, after they win this with this many players left alive, I guess they're going to get extra 3,500, is it? For the bomb going off? It's different if you get elimination. And it's more money.
I think we haven't seen from EnVyUs is just a defensive round. Because then you force Fnatic to play an execute style instead of just trying to go for the picks. Because if you go aggressive apartments or aggressive banana, you're just playing into Fnatic hands in the way that Fnatic wants to go for the picks. So you're just gonna, okay, let's just, you want to challenge us in banana or apartments? Just, okay, we're just gonna go for it. So let's see if EnVyUs will play more defensive this round, or if they will keep playing that aggressive style. We did see one round where they played kind of passive towards short with 3 people there, and they actually won that round, I think. So they should go back to a more defensive style here.
Yeah, and NBK and shox actually unable to afford the incendiary. shox only with 1 nade as well, so, and no smoke. So yeah, this is not the best situation in the world, but they can definitely work with this. It is EnVyUs after all. Now, what do we have Fnatic doing? Once again, looks like they might just go for, if you know, the whole concept of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And again, they're just taking over apartments. As you mentioned, they've been winning these early duels very consistently. So can they keep that that dynamic going for themselves? And so they've taken middle over straight away at the start of the rounds. They have banana control as well. I mean, we've got flusha up there. He's their banana man. The banana man.
Banana man.
And right now, Fnatic, they're not going to get an early engagement just yet. However, SmithZz will be looking for the peak there, and it could be the first point of contact indeed, as flusha chucks a grenade over the top of the roof towards B. It's going to be Fnatic pushing in towards A. They might decide to go for the wrap actually into B, and oh, that's exactly what they're going to do with olofmeister making 2 entries towards A, which means that they can now just go back into A. This is actually just ridiculous right now. shox is the only man left who can really stop this round from actually working here for Fnatic, as he's in a nice position by the pit. He's looking for the aim jaws, finds the first player. That's a nice clean kill. That's going to be the bomb dropped, but the refrag does come in from KRIMZ. So nice round by Fnatic. You can really see that once I mean, that was so simple. Take banana control, take middle control, walk arch, go for the wrap. olofmeister can try to delay, try to get a one-on-one because he's so good at doing that right now.
And he's getting 2 kills. Like challenging quad alone on Inferno when they can play big pit, which is one of the strongest positions of all maps.
Yeah.
And they had 1 guy on site and he kills them both.
He gets 2 kills there. Oh. We're going to have NBK on the position on the bomb plant here, but there's not much he can do in this position. Very well done by KRIMZ and olofmeister, who kept themselves alive in very strong positions. And they played it by the book. It's unwinnable really for NBK there. And 3-7. And the thing is, if we imagine that olofmeister doesn't even get a kill there, or just 1 kill, still there's a full wrap for Fnatic. 1 going B from banana and 3 going CD spawn. So that's still like a really strong round. Even if olofmeister just stays alive there and just delays or even gets 1 kill, it's always going to be a strong round.
Yeah, it's so hard to stop Fnatic in that way, because first they have to stop olofmeister short, then they have to stop the arch push. So looking great here for Fnatic. NBK getting the first kill there. Oh, getting 2 kills actually, and gets the bomb. I think they spotted that on the radar, considering you can see 1 guy rotating here from arch. So this should be an easy round from EnVyUs. olofmeister down to 6 HP. If they lose this, I don't even know.
It's like, alright, olofmeister's down to 6 HP. It's okay, guys. You can do this. So he's still alive though. And NBK doing a really good job there, holding down the bomb site with the smoke. He knows his angles. He'll finally go down by the spray, but Happy has some angles of his own. And it's just olofmeister left. At this point, he just wants to do some damage. He actually, he kind of needs to get 2 kills here, really, if he wants to like really keep EnVyUs' economy under lock. But on 6 HP, I would never imagine that he could be able to do that.
Yeah, I guess 1 or 2 kills should be enough to force him to Nico Boy. He gets no kills, so EnVyUs finally able to build up some kind of bank. They actually, it looks like they actually would eco even if they lost this round. So Fnatic still leading 7-4. We see that off on JW now. And Fnatic should just keep playing this default style and just go for the picks. They're just working the map perfectly. Just getting that banana control and working from there.
Yeah, so we have 4-7, and EnVyUs need to win this one to avoid that horrible situation of getting reset on the money. And we'll have to see whether or not that's actually going to happen now, as we have the bomb being picked up by pronax, and just a similar round here. We've got flusha slowly pushing up banana, Fnatic slowly taking control of apartments, and olofmeister trying to cause some shenanigans here towards the balcony area. Just going to flash out and move into a position for a pick. Now, doesn't spot anybody just yet. And then we'll fall back as well. So actually going to keep EnVyUs kind of in this position, because, you know, on pit and balcony, just kind of worried that somebody's going to be attacking them. And in fact, now the push from Fnatic is going to come into play as well. olofmeister smoked off there in the apartments area, and more flashes coming in from a teammate. It's actually kind of messing up that flash, but it's not going to matter too much. shox will still get the kill towards olofmeister by Boiler, and it's going to be a good hold so far. kioShiMa with a nice headshot onto pronax. And, well, Fnatic just can't get the kills they can't make the kills happen so far. There's one for flusha though. And one for JW, but flusha goes down and it's all on JW.
And the bomb is down here towards... I think it dropped down actually, so this should be unwinnable for JW, especially considering it's 20 seconds left, but as I say that, he gets the first kill.
Yeah, he can actually make this happen now. If he gets a fast snap on the second player, ooh, I think he saw him there as well. Oh, this is so close right now. JW could make this happen. They've got to be so careful. They just have to not die, and they don't have to peek. Peeking is like the worst possible thing to do here, and JW already killed 2 players, actually, because they were challenging him when it was like a 1v4. So that's already a situation where they already had the bomb as well, so they kind of needlessly giving up money there, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, that might actually be the difference between ecoing the next round and being able to lose, if they would lose this round.
Yeah, their money kind of sucks now, as well.
Yeah. Being able to buy. I think I said being able to lose.
It's okay. We all know what you mean, it's fine. It's totally cool. Okay, so we're going to have Happy defending by sandbags towards Inferno's banana. And he will pick up the kill, and of course we've got a Tech 9 on pronax. JW's AWPing still, of course, as he was able to save that AWP. We haven't actually seen a lot from JW in this T-half so far.
If you play a team that plays CT side very defensive Inferno, you can't really do that much with an AWP.
He will begin to try though towards the wagon by banana, and he's not going to get much done at the moment, as we do have Fnatic moving back now towards the A bomb site, looking to push on in, but SmithZz could actually ruin their days. He has a nice position by Arch. He's not going to decide to actually pop flash through the smoke. Looked like he was thinking about it for a moment there, but he will back away, and we'll have a smoke from Fnatic to cover off Arch. And oh, Press running straight in there, looking for the trade. SmithZz gets both on the spray down, plays the fountain area just like super well. Get those kills. Very nice engagements. It's down to JW again against 3 players with 30 seconds on the clock and the bomb very far away. Oh, missing that shot by Coils as well, and that will be that. So EnVyUs are recovering some rounds here. This actually is not looking too bad if they can even win this half.
Yeah, they won 2 rounds in a row here, so they could actually win this half. But still, do you think 8-7 is enough versus Fnatic as Seat on Inferno?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, I guess
Maybe
it depends on the second pistol round.
Yep, that's the big thing.
I would still favor Fnatic though, even if EnVyUs wins these 2 last rounds.
Okay, so we've got a fast push coming in here from Fnatic, blinding pace as NBK takes the first frag, the second frag, and pronax finally responds by a kill onto Happy. NBK still alive at the back of the site, however, by the quad boxes. And NBK still getting frags here. Got 3 before he finally got taken down. So EnVyUs should have this one. SmithZz picks up a kill, and KRIMZ is left with the deagle. Ooh, nice shot there onto SmithZz. 2 more players to find. Found himself an M4 as well. KRIMZ is very scary. Going to be up onto the boxes now. Puff Dark. Oh, great angle there on the play. Oh, not quite going to make it happen. I thought he had the perfect angle, but kioShiMa spots him first.
If the smoke would have been just a tiny bit to the left there, I don't think he could have spotted him from the pool area. So a bit unlucky there for KRIMZ. But yeah, just a great retake there from EnVyUs, just playing it safe, going together there instead of one guy going to construction.
We have 3 Molotovs on Fnatic. They got a lot of money from the bomb plant there, just enough to get the full buy in. So it's going to be full buy versus full buy here. 5 incendiaries on EnVyUs as well.
The bomb is going towards second mid here. So it just looks like a slow default round there from Fnatic, taking control of that banana. Just going to work from there. And yeah, EnVyUs just playing great CT side Inferno right now, just going for some early picks, then they're falling back. And SmithZz getting the first pick. And as soon as he gets the first pick, just falls back to the second angle here towards the arch. Yeah,
it's looking like a good start here for EnVyUs actually, as they look to make the recovery a full one into the 8 rounds. Okay, flusha. That's actually a really scary, like when you actually get boosted there to spam through there, that's actually pretty scary how good that can be, that wallbang position. But nice peek there from SmithZz, taking down KRIMZ towards middle. And he spotted the bomb as well. I mean, it's not a massive deal with 45 seconds left. I mean, the problem is that they already rotated flusha back from banana. And the thing is, though, they should have read that EnVyUs are playing hyper passively for the entire CT half. So they could actually just run banana blind if they wanted to. But I don't think they're going to do that. They're going to try to challenge into arch. However, there are players there ready to receive. This is going to be kioShiMa, who is on the bomb side as well. So he's going to connect the defense here between SmithZz. He's going to throw flashes for SmithZz and for shox. kioShiMa in a very nice support position here, and he's going to look for the first frag as olofmeister runs into the library. He's going to pick him off as well. So really nicely done here from EnVyUs. JW finally coming in. He's alone again, though. And 8-7 first off. EnVyUs managed to win that one. And I can't help but feel like there was... I don't think any of the frags from JW had any impact in this.
No, he was just left alone in 1v4, 1v5. Yeah, and getting 1 or 2 kills in those rounds. I mean, they matter in a way where you can force the opponents to eco, but seeing as EnVyUs got 5 rounds in a row there, they didn't do any impact at all.
I mean, there must be a way to use... I mean, I guess like in the spots where CT is playing super hyper passively, you want to like not have an AWPer. You know, have 5 rifles probably. But either way, we go into the pistol round here. Oh, we have 4 players from Fnatic towards B here, and that is where EnVyUs are going. This looks like a knife round at the moment, as Happy will be spotted by a Fnatic player, olofmeister. And wow, Fnatic still with 4 players on this side. And they're actually hiding it in first oranges, in quad, and second oranges as well. These are awesome positions by Fnatic. Would love to see what would happen if EnVyUs would actually move into this site. So far, well, it's like they might just still be thinking about that. There's no double back happening just yet. Or okay, now they're going back. So I'm not sure if they had the information to spot that or whether they just had a read. But they are going into the correct bomb site now. There's 1 player here, 1v5, and olofmeister doesn't get a kill.
And just a 50-50 pistol round there from Fnatic. Maybe they felt like, okay, we have a very hard time on the CT pistol on Inferno. If we do a stack, at least it's 50-50.
Yeah, and well, JW will get a kill here. So they might just, still make it happen on the retake. JW has a kit and a Kevlar, so of course he picked the kit up from a teammate there. Probably KRIMZ, and nice pick off there from flusha as they make their way in, but good trading coming in here. And JW needs to get something done very quickly. He does have the kit, but he's going to go back and perhaps save the Kevlar on the kit here.
The problem with not getting, doing a stack like that and it's not working out, it might create some tension there now for Fnatic, because pronax probably just went for that. Okay, I'm 100% sure they're gonna go B, guys. Just stay here. And they might have been asking him, oh man, but we hear them running back banana. Maybe we should rotate to A. And he's like, no, they're just faking it. And then they're just going for the full out A push. So yeah, Fnatic going for the full force buy here, or olofmeister. Yeah, they're going for the full force buy.
All right, well, it's gonna be a very important force buy for them, as EnVyUs could definitely take good control of the momentum if they manage to lose this or do no damage. They have a mag on JW. Well, JW saved the Kevlar as well, so he's got a Kevlar too. Pretty nice actually, but the Mac 10s and the Galil, I mean, they will make quick work of these players who don't have helmets. Nice challenge there from NBK, and just what you're talking about, the fine angles. Oh my god, flying out of the balcony. shox sent into space. shox the astronaut. shox would make a great astronaut. Happy makes the frag onto JW now, and it's going to be 3-on-4, so Fnatic still have an opportunity to try to save this if they get lucky with where EnVyUs go, but with 3 players it's hard to figure out where to place them.
Yeah, they should just stack a site here and just save their weapons if they push the other side, and it looks like they're kind of doing that with two people on B. However, I would like to see the full commitment here from Fnatic, putting that guy on A on B as well.
Well, it's going to be the push coming in from EnVyUs onto the B-bomb side, and with Fnatic have the pistols there, and they're getting zoned out by these grenades, so that's really well done by EnVyUs. That's exactly how you want to do it. Now, are they going to push through the smoke here? We've got olofmeister coming in from the behind. Takes down Happy, actually. Doesn't take any damage there either. I don't know what weapon Happy actually had, but it's going to be a pickup for olofmeister. That's actually a Mac 10. Now, KRIMZ and flusha go in from construction here, and it's going to be the 3 members all attacking at once from Fnatic. In comes the frags though from EnVyUs. We get the trades, and it's all on KRIMZ. We've got the CZ. There's one. Oh, I almost saw him getting the second one there with a quick snap to the head, but kioShiMa makes it happen. But that's good damage. 4 players dead. Yeah,
4 players dead. Fnatic, however, will be forced to go for a full eco here, which means EnVyUs probably will be able to win this round flawlessly or not lose. They're actually going for another force buy. This is how you lose on an advantage.
Yeah, this is actually really risky.
Yeah, I mean, if they win this, it's golden because EnVyUs lost 4 players last round. But if they happy getting the first kill, it means that EnVyUs will go up to 4-0 in this half. If they don't force buy the next round again.
Maybe doing to EnVyUs what EnVyUs did to them in that After Blood at show match. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And they're buying 100% of the rounds. And almost winning. That was so ridiculous. Well, Fnatic looking to get something done here. I mean, they've lost, as you said, they've lost someone in apartments already, and Fnatic are starting to throw more players towards A. But the positions, to be honest, aren't very good. It's hard to do this with pistols on this bomb site with the correct nades from the T side. Oh, flusha, what a snap there. That's one frag found by him. pronax goes in with a D, gets one of his own as NBK goes down in pit. JW now going to wrap around from quad. He gets the close range spray down on kioShiMa, picks up a rifle, but gets taken down immediately, and it's going to be pronax now, still in the pit, as also Happy there. Oh my god, they are making this happen somehow. KRIMZ gets nice spray down with the MP9, and that's ridiculous. How on earth did that happen? I will never know.
Somehow, they were down in a 5v3, right?
Yeah, they were.
I don't know.
Against pistols. Thread, how did it happen? Explain.
I don't know. It's great decision from JW actually to just keep running in towards the site there, and not all players would have opted to walk from short there, try to get a pick, but he just ran straight into the site, and I think actually that was the key for them winning that round.
So Fnatic on a good, decent round for weapons, but also EnVyUs, they're kind of matching them almost a little bit better than them, and it's going to be EnVyUs with the opening kill into apartments as well. Really weird situation on the weapons for both teams. Like the weapons is so random. At the moment, like a mag and a PT50 on EnVyUs with the rest AKs and a couple SMGs and an AK and an M4
and a Mac 10 on flusha.
Yeah, like so weird. All right, we have a man advantage for EnVyUs. They just need to play. I mean, Fnatic should really, again, think about trying to stack towards the site in a situation like this, leave 1 on B or something and stack 3 at least away. Because EnVyUs, they just have to move in together and play trades.
Yeah, and it looks like they're opting to go towards the B side, and one guy from Fnatic actually rotating back here, so if KRIMZ can get 1 or 2 kills and just fall back, I actually think Fnatic has a great chance of winning this round.
Alright, well, we're going to have KRIMZ here. most efficient player on Fnatic, able to try to get the first frag. He's going to get it onto SmithZz. They're going to keep challenging him. He gets the second one as well. olofmeister comes in from coils in the distraction that KRIMZ's caused there, and it is looking really good here for Fnatic. They'll clean this up somehow. And again, they just keep making it happen. This is like some Nip Magic style stuff coming in from Fnatic.
And one thing that Fnatic is very good at doing, as we could see flusha and olofmeister is doing there, is just knowing when you can run through the smokes. Because they know there that they probably still have a bit of focus towards KRIMZ there up towards the site, and olofmeister and flusha just running through the smoke. And obviously EnVyUs can't look at two places at the same time.
The anti-eco. Rush mid! That's the call here, and they get 4 kills within like 5 seconds. In the first 15 seconds of the round, 4 members from EnVyUs died. In the first 15 seconds of the round.
Yeah, and losing our round like that flawless to Fnatic. 10-10, Fnatic has a bank. This is going to be very tough for EnVyUs. Even though they win this round, they have to string 2 rounds together to break the bank of Fnatic. It's not an easy task when you're playing the T side of Inferno.
Alright, well, pronax going to throw the, is that the deep banana smoke? Ooh, so we're going to get some aggression here from Fnatic indeed. As it was indeed the deep banana smoke, and it's not something we're seeing from EnVyUs. They actually were a bit too afraid of Fnatic, I think, playing the trade game through that banana area, and we never saw that from them. It's actually fell out of, it used to be in vogue to do that, but now it's fell out of popularity in the meta.
Yeah, and olofmeister kills the chicken in banana.
pronax gets the kill on the shox in apartments. Good start here for Fnatic on the defense as the rest of EnVyUs try to get something done, but flusha will burn SmithZz down. And that's the bomb under the flames as well. So flusha could actually get another frag here, and there it is, runs distraction from his teammates, just getting the P90 kills. It always looks so funny when flusha runs around the P90, but he makes it work so effectively. He gets 4 kills with the P90.
Happy getting 2 kills there is very impressive, considering they were so spread out and just holding out that spray with the AK. And that could be a big deal later in this game, because that means they only need to win one round less to force Fnatic to an eco.
So Fnatic take the lead for the first time in this match, it feels like, or rather they retake the lead again. So we'll have to see whether or not they can keep this going right now, because they've got a massive economic control. They have huge economy compared to EnVyUs, who just really are struggling very much. And then we can see they're going for the kind of half buy as well in this round to even up their money, to make sure they can have some opportunity to deal more damage in this round. And then when going into their buy round, it creates a situation where if they win the buy round, then they can force the eco out sooner. But then comes the push here from EnVyUs now as the first flash does arrive. pronax. Ooh, wow, good deeks coming in here from EnVyUs, NBK and kioShiMa, making it happen. And that's the bomb down. Wow, sidestep to a shot straight to the dome there. JW going to go down, and it's going to be a very nice hold of the bomb site here, potentially for EnVyUs, if they can make sure that they play the angles well, because they've got good post-plant setups going. And olofmeister and KRIMZ have to move in now together from separate locations. And kioShiMa gets the first one. That's lights out there. shox picks up the last kill with the PT50.
And once again, the Deagle's doing a lot of damage on the T side of Inferno, and pronax not managing to get a single frag there was the key for EnVyUs getting that round. Because if you get the kill on pronax, you go down the big pit, you have the weapon down in big pit, and you can just work from there. So it's very tough for Fnatic to do anything from that point.
Yeah, it's going to be an 11-11 scoreline now, as both teams have full buys and no ops are in play. And we'll have JW making the movement over towards the quad. Oh, the timing is so strong on JW, but they haven't spotted him yet. He'll finally get a kill, and they'll still not be aware that he's actually there. No one's looking towards his position, so JW doing an excellent job in the round. olofmeister are running through the smoke, and he gets the kill. He actually just can... olofmeister has this special power where he can run through choke points and smokes and kill everyone.
He didn't just run through it, he jumped through the smoke out to banana. When they had an...
Surprise, guys, I'm here!
When you have a 5v3 as CT on Inferno.
I can see you think this is a very excellent play.
Yeah, and it works for them. That's the thing. They just play without any fear at all.
Well, if you're olofmeister and you kill everyone all the time, you start to be able to do stuff that theoretically is incorrect, but you're like, well, I'm olofmeister.
Yeah, exactly. That's because that's obviously a bad decision.
Yeah.
You're up in a 5v3, and you're jumping out through a smoke towards banana all alone, and you get the kill.
Yep, that's what makes a star player. And we're going to see shox going up for the kill onto the JW over the wide bench, and that will happen for him there. And KRIMZ will get the kill onto kioShiMa by banana as well. So very aggressive play from Fnatic. They're coming out on top. Oh, very barely not able to kill pronax there. They will try to finish it up, but it's not going to happen just yet. Unfortunately, Happy doesn't even have the Molotov either. It's actually SmithZz who has that Molotov. And what he tossed it in towards the position over by the cubby, and it won't. pronax gets the kill onto SmithZz, and another round here for Fnatic. And what's the money like, actually? Because surely, yeah, okay, that's what I was afraid of for EnVyUs. Because we had a lot of back and forth, and it looks like EnVyUs will be the ones unable to buy. Are they actually, how bad is it? Are they in double eco territory? Okay, not quite. One save will do the job. It'll be 1900 for the next for this round loss bonus.
And NBK going for the deagle here, it means that he won't be able to buy all the nades he needs on the next round. They actually buy 4 AGs.
Yes.
They're probably gonna throw them in banana. Or up mid?
Oh, up mid, and it's actually going to work here. They get excellent damage here. Look, all the nades and 2 kills. EnVyUs make the grenades work, but the grenades coming in from flusha, and JW are moving in with him as well, looking for the frags, and oh, NBK going to pop up and snap him in the head, and it's a 1-on-1, 10 HP for KRIMZ, 40 HP for NBK. Who is going to pick up this 1-on-1? This is ridiculous. Those nades, it's rare that you see the nades actually work, those nade plays. I think KRIMZ would have just spotted him there as well, and he can just walk in now.
Yeah, seeing as Fnatic has done the YOLO down mid round every single time they know their opponent is on a low buy, it's just a good read there from EnVyUs to throw those 4 HGs up mid.
We have the clutch attempt coming in here from KRIMZ from construction, and NBK's just sitting in dark, contemplating life, being all pensive. Now it's going to be KRIMZ moving in. Oh, he's going to spot him, and he's NBK was hoping that he would kind of go into a further away position and kind of use his peripheral to check, I guess, instead of actually directly looking at the spot.
Yeah, and I think he thought that as soon as KRIMZ got up to the site and was going to start to clear the boxes, that he was going to make, like, start to run, which would trigger the peak there from the terrorists. But he just walked the entire way. Very sneaky play there from KRIMZ.
And we have double AWP, olofmeister and JW. Oh my god, this could be probably quite painful if they're able to connect these shots. There is the first connection, actually. Tag onto kioShiMa. Oh, NBK gets the kill though on the re-peak of olofmeister. And that could be the start of something here for EnVyUs. They need every round now. Fnatic 1 away from getting onto the match point. And we're going to have JW now moving up banana. In apartments gets the kill onto pronax. kioShiMa onto JW, and there's not much left here now for Fnatic. Let's take down SmithZz, but a small constellation here. Looks like a round for EnVyUs.
Yeah, flusha here with the AWP. Should try to save it in this position, though EnVyUs knows they're in a 1v4. They haven't planted the bomb yet, so they have a lot of time to just figure out where flusha is at this moment. flusha actually going for the exit.
We get the bomb plant there going in for EnVyUs, so putting the clock onto flusha. And how much damage can flusha do here by the little APC? Be nice if you could just jump into the APC and drive it around. That would help.
That would actually make Inferno a lot more interesting.
Yeah. CT's just getting into the APC straight away. I think, what are they doing? They're trying to go for the knife set. And it's going to be flusha who goes down, actually, unable to get the frag. That was awesome from EnVyUs. Okay, so Fnatic 14, EnVyUs 12. EnVyUs back in the match, actually. And Fnatic, if they lose another one, they're actually going to be ecoing. EnVyUs could still win this match.
Yeah, if EnVyUs win this, yeah, you're right. Then it's 14-14.
If EnVyUs could win this match, that'd be ridiculous. Because they look like they're getting crushed for the entire match.
They're just grinding out the right rounds, and they did win a few ecos here and there, which forced Fnatic to an awkward economic position. As you can see, 2 Famas on their side. The banana control still with Fnatic in this round. And I don't even know if EnVyUs will try to take control of banana. And I don't think it will matter that much because it seems like Fnatic is just going to put 2 players there anyway.
Yeah, it's 2 players on Arch side here for Fnatic as well. So if EnVyUs try to go for trades up onto mid, this is like a nice setup to try to deal with that. But they're going to use the smoke on Arch to kind of isolate those players and deny information. Now, the rest of the lineup are going to be moving in towards Banana. And where will EnVyUs go? There's so much time left for them to decide still, 45 seconds. But they should make the decision in the next 10. And there is the smoke. I think that's for the front of the site, actually. I think. Or maybe coils. One of the two. And we're going to have the innate in here indeed. They're going to wall off the front of the sites. And they can just plant in the smoke if they want to. But they're actually faking it. And will Fnatic buy it? They've got 3 players towards B, but they won't see any players at all. Not even a single one running into B. So they are going to quickly catch on to what's happening. If Fnatic get both kills on the entry of EnVyUs, and they're not getting the bomb down right now. They have to get it down immediately, and that's going to remove the ability for one player to actually take these duels. But SmithZz comes in with a quick shot into Apartments, takes down JW. 2-on-2 now for Fnatic as they go in for the retake. And here it is, SmithZz by Quad, NBK by Pit. Can they make this happen? Oh, quick frag there from KRIMZ. That's going to make life very hard here. But SmithZz picks up an amazing kill onto olofmeister and then goes back into the apartments, into Boiler. A bomb ticking away. KRIMZ is waiting for the peak. Actually, SmithZz is going to go for the peak. The battle of patience from KRIMZ. He never doubted that SmithZz was going to peak there.
Yeah, well, it's a good read from KRIMZ because there's no way he managed to get 2 apartments because then he had to run and he didn't hear anything. So SmithZz has to be short, and he has to peek if he's not like very ballsy and just guesses that he's not going for the full defuse. So just great play there from KRIMZ.
But the bomb did go down for EnVyUs, and they did a lot of damage. So they're still in a position where, okay, they can get a pretty awesome buyout there. And if they win this one, they go to 14 rounds still. So they can still win this one and force it to overtime and do it in overtime. JW going to spot the first players here, and this CT side is where JW can start to come into play a lot more. He's been very quiet. He's going to be in the flames there. olofmeister will get the kill on the mag in apartments, but the trade comes in from Happy, but pronax as well as able to get a frag back. He goes down quite low, however. So 4 versus 3 for the CTs. Fnatic now trying to adapt to what is going on. And where is JW going? I think, is he Arch side? Yeah, he's gone back to Arch. This is perfect here from JW. In the right place at the right time currently. Maybe it's just playing it slow though. And perhaps they'll go for this an A execute soon or a fake. Now, they know that there's 4 players there for Fnatic, and it's like they've read this situation well. They've perhaps presumed that, okay, the gamble would be the 1-3 for Fnatic, that's so we should attack B, but there's a fast flank coming in. EnVyUs could get coordinates in their hands, exactly what's going to happen. Oh, JW gets a tag as well. They are in so much trouble, but JW is going to go down on the flank. And time is starting to be a bit of an issue. 30 seconds left. In goes the peak from flusha. Tries to spray a little bit as the smoke goes down. And still, it is looking really hard here for EnVyUs. flusha gets a good spray down. Just KRIMZ left in first oranges. He'll take down kioShiMa, or second oranges rather. And 16-12. EnVyUs, I really respect how they were grinding out rounds. But they still couldn't quite get it done in the end. It was pretty decent though, despite some of the early round situations that they were found in. But Fnatic were definitely the better team on Inferno here. Yeah,
I completely agree. And it felt surprising that they got 12 rounds, because as you said, it felt like Fnatic actually crushed them there for a while.
Yeah.
When you saw olofmeister just going straight up through the smoking banana, you saw JW playing super aggressive on A, doing that parkour move up to the roof.
That was awesome, yeah.
Yeah, and did a lot of damage. And yeah, I mean, just great play from Fnatic.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, that does conclude today's FACEIT Europe matches. But of course, there will be more matches coming on FACEIT TV shortly. We have North America to be played, so you tune back in some amount of hours, 3 hours it should be, for North America. And if you want to see some North American action, it's the best place to do it. And I believe Fred and James will be there. All right, so guys, thank you so much for watching. Any last words, Threat, before you die?
You're going to kill me.
I'm going to kill you, Threat.
So it's only James casting NA then?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Because I'm going to die.
Exactly. I said any last words, and it's like, it's kind of what people say to someone before they're about to kill them. So I was like, well, might as well go with this. Might as well commit to this.
Well, on a serious note, kind of sad for EnVyUs losing 4 maps now.
Their chances are being kind of crippled. Actually, do we have an updated standings? No, we don't. Okay, so we can get that. Actually, we can get that up in a minute. Actually, for you guys, and I think actually we should check that out before we close the show because I want to see actually how things are developing, so we can maybe get. I think we're maybe far enough along that we might be able to predict what EnVyUs need to do basically to actually qualify. So, and that's going to be. Again, it'd be so sad not to see them actually make it. They didn't make it to the last one either. They got relegated, and they had to re-qualify into this one. And then they're getting pretty wrecked at the moment. So
yeah, it's very tough. I think they were up 15-13 versus Navi today. Then they lost 2 rounds in a row and lost the overtime 6-0. Yeah. And then next game we have to play Fnatic on Inferno.
Yeah.
Yay. It's not the best day here for EnVyUs.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. But on the bright side, Titan they won their match against TSM. So I mean, we didn't see Titan last time at the FACEIT finals, but we might see them this time. They're looking a lot better. Across the board, actually. So I'm kind of excited for that. I think a lot of people... I mean, there's lots of Titan fans. I think Titan... You can't not love Titan, I think.
Yeah, they play in a very special way.
Yeah.
Almost always we see good games when Titan's playing. I don't know why.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Even though the Dust 2 game we saw today was kind of a default game, but it's Dust 2.
But it's still like a high-quality game. Like, it was still... there's still great decision-making, good rounds, but even though it wasn't anything crazy, it was actually a high-level good game to cast. Like it.
Yeah, to be fair, it's very hard to do something crazy on Dust 2.
On Dust 2, yeah, of course, yeah.
That would just be, I mean, bad decision-making.
Exactly, yeah. And, well, I mean, Titan, we might see them. TSM, we should be seeing them, I should think. I'm not sure how they're doing. I mean, we will see in a second, but Virtus Pro as well. I mean, they are looking pretty strong, actually. They've done pretty well so far. It's really weird with Virtus Pro, because I feel like they should always be doing better in the grand scheme of things than they actually are. Because they're a really good team. They play great CS. They've got really good individual skill. But for some reason, they're not, like, getting into grand finals in some of these tournaments. Yeah, any idea why that is?
I don't know, really. It's very strange.
Because it feels like they should always be... It feels like when they're good, they're really good. They play amazingly.
I guess it's just that there's other teams
that are also really good.
Yeah, that's the worst answer ever. They're losing to teams because they're better. I'm so smart.
Oh my god! Thank you very much for that insight. That's amazing. Okay, so who else is interesting right now?
NIP, because they
right.
They lost. I think they were down one win and 4 losses.
Yeah.
And then now they managed to win 3 matches.
They lost train 4. They picked train in all of their games, and they lost 4 trains.
And then they
won a train against
Virtus Pro, which is the best team in the world on train. That's typical NIP.
Yeah.
And you're looking like there's no way they're gonna qualify, and then they win everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, how did they win?
NIP that is a typical NIP, isn't it? Like especially at events as well. But that's like the best thing ever, because I remember there always used to be this case as well, like back in the days as well, the Super Bowl days were like Quake Jewelers as well. It's like, Cooler like loses all his practice games. Oh, he's losing in the cruise. Oh, he won the tournament, guys. It's like, that would always happen. Always. It's so weird.
I guess it's just players that have a great mindset.
Yeah. That's actually very true. But we do have the standings ready now, so we can have a goosey gander at the standings. There it is. They're updated. Ooh.
So EnVyUs, with 8 matches played.
Oh dear.
3 wins, 5 losses.
They can this can still be turned around, actually. If they win the rest of their matches, they can still turn this around. They need because there'll be 5 teams that qualify, top 5, right? And so usually around the top 5, you're gonna have teams that have something around 7 wins, 7 losses. So I mean, like, they can still make this work. It is still they're not out of it just yet.
Yeah, it is doable. How many teams qualify for the finals? Is it? It's 5 teams.
Yeah, top 5 teams qualify for the finals. And but yeah, we can see that Virtus Pro already looking pretty good. NIP, they've played 7. They've gone from 1-4 as mentioned, or actually 0-4. They won 3 in a row now, so they're climbing their way back up there. So yeah, I mean the situation is still early days here. Flipside, not many games played either. I think Flipside are a team I wouldn't expect them to actually qualify out of this lineup of teams.
Yeah, if you look at exactly,
they are the weakest out of all these teams.
Yeah, they would. Every team would be favored versus them.
Exactly, yeah.
Like obviously they will win some games, considering it's a best-of-1 format.
Yeah.
but they shouldn't be able to qualify.
Yeah, it's indeed a very interesting situation. So guys, well, we will join you again in 3 hours for more FACEIT League, but at this time be in North America. So thank you very much for watching, and good night.